Hello everybody, hello everyone. So what is blob analysis and how can you use it in your image processing and object recognition operations? Blob analysis is a very valuable tool actually, and simple tool which you can use in your object detection and image processing. The main concept and the main function of the blob analysis is actually to detect a bunch of pixels which have a certain color which you're actually looking for, and kind of like detecting that block of pixels with that certain color and doing whatever you want with that block, like for example circulating it with a bounding box like the example we're gonna give in this video, or do many other operations. So the main concept is to detect a block of pixels which have the same particular color which you actually assigned for the algorithm to look for. So what the algorithm does actually is it goes through the pixels one by one, and each time it finds that the pixel has that certain color which you're actually looking for, it actually assigns a group for that pixel. And right now every time it finds that a pixel with also the same color resides right next to that pixel, it adds it to that same group. So if I'm the algorithm, as you can see in this example, and I find that this pixel has the color or within the threshold which I'm actually looking for, and then the pixel right next to it also within the threshold or has the color, and the pixel below or above or right or left, okay, to this pixel also have the same color, they are all added to the same group. So okay, until I reached a point where I have actually detected a whole complete set or block of pixels, okay, with the same color. So the main principle is that if I find a pixel with a certain color and then I find another pixel that is right up or below or to the left or to the right of that pixel, I add it to that same group of pixels or to that same block of pixels. Okay, so and right now what I did to this pixel I will also do to every pixel within that block of pixels or within that group of pixels. So if I find any pixel, new pixel, as I'm searching, right up or below or to the left or to the right of any pixel of the current group, I will also add it to this same group. Okay, so so this will actually help me to detect blocks of pixels with certain colors. So if I'm actually looking for kind of like a red object, for example, if I'm looking for a red object, okay, in a certain image, and I want to detect that object and have a bounding box around it, I can use the blob analysis, okay, and assign the red color to the algorithm, and the algorithm will be looking for that object to and will detect that object, and you can also create a bounding box around it or crop the image around it or do whatever you want to do. So the blob analysis is kind of like one of the very basic operations in object detection and object recognition, which you actually can always use in your work. Alright folks, so let's have an example on Matlab right now on the application of the blob analysis. This is the image of a brain of a mouse, okay? So in this image we're going to we have a mark, we have an orange mark as you can see over here, okay, around a certain area. So we want to just crop the image around this orange mark, and we don't want the rest of the image, so we will use blob analysis, okay, to do that. Okay, so if I right now came to blob analysis and told it, you know, I just want to detect the bounding box around this one, what's gonna happen is that the blob analysis is gonna check the pixels in this area, and it will find out that, oh my god, this pixel has got the orange color, so it will put it in a group, and then it will go right next to it over here, and it will also find it with the same color, so it will add it to the box because the pixels are right next to each other, right? And then it will keep going, okay, and every time it finds another pixel with the same color, right next to the other pixels in the same group, it will keep going this way until we have one good huge bounding box around this whole thing. Okay, so all those pixels will come or will be in the same bounding box. Okay, so this is what's actually what we're actually going to implement using MATLAB. Okay, yeah, it's a very short video, very fast process right now. Okay, so this is the function, we've called it detector. This is the function of the blob analysis. Right, here we go. So there are a lot of options, okay, which you actually can check them out, which you can specify those options. Okay, so this is the instruction, it's in the vision toolbox. Okay, right, so here we have this, those two options. We're just gonna explain them here because we use them in the example. The first one is the bounding box. Okay, so we were telling the blob analysis we want you to give us all the bounding boxes which you have actually found during the analysis. It could find 50, 100, as much as you want. Okay, as much as you want and as much as it finds. Okay, so the other option which we're configuring over here is a parameter which explains the size of the bounding boxes the algorithm has actually found, because we want to select the largest bounding box, okay, the algorithm has found. Okay, so we have actually identified this function, okay, which will do the blob analysis. Now we have a very important part before we apply the analysis, which is this function, okay, and this blob analysis just works on binary images. Okay, it just works on black and white. You don't give it, say, hey, I have this color or that one. So how can we go around this? We go around this through this instruction. Okay, so how can we transform an image into a binary image? This is very simple. Okay, we would actually use the logical operations. So we would say is if a certain pixel is within the threshold of the color which we want, then it will give it, let's say, 1, and if it's out of the threshold of the color which we want, then give it 0 or black. Right, so this will turn the image into black and white, where the color which you're actually looking for is white, and the rest is what is black. So it's a very simple couple of instructions over here. You can look at them and check them out over here. So after we've actually transformed the image into a black and white image, we will actually apply the blob analysis function, which we've actually identified before, and apply it here on the binary image, which we called mask. Okay, and we told the algorithm to give us the bounding boxes it found, and give us the the dimensions of those boxes, okay, which they call the major axis. Right, and after that what we will do is actually we want to find the maximum. Okay, this instruction over here, we want to find the maximum or the largest bounding box the algorithm has actually found, and assign it as our desired bounding box over here. And then using this bounding box, we can use the mcrop instruction, okay, to crop our image just around that desired boundary. So let's us very fast go through this. Right, very fast. So we can say show you the cropped image over here. Let's do an mshow. Sorry for my slow writing over here. Frame. Let's show you the final work. Alright, so it has actually gotten cropped just around those boxes. So this is the blob analysis. I hope you enjoyed this video, and subscribe for the next ones. Thank you.